back with another story time, baby. Really quick before we get started, I just dropped like 3 videos on my main channel. I got the types of people on Thanksgiving. I went on a rant because my You Name It video got took down. And I also dropped hood movies be likes. Go check those out on the main channel. All links in the description. This story time is kind of nasty at the same time. It's a little bit funny looking back, but it's not really funny yet because it's too soon. Last week I was in San Francisco, and on the flight back home, I decided to not go home as late and jump on an earlier flight. That flight ended up being delayed and leaving later than the original flight I was supposed to be on, so I low-key took an L. And the weather wasn't that bad. It was like some rain with some fog. I didn't really realize how much fog plays into a factor. So the flight was like low-key delayed 3 hours. So everybody cranky, everybody tired, kids are crying and hungry, and they tell us it's a full flight. Now when I flew out to San Francisco, it wasn't a full flight. Like everybody had that middle seat open, which is a blessing. That never really happens. Now when I fly on a plane, it's a number of ways I look at things. That middle seat is the devil and it's hell. You can get the seat by the window, but the only thing, I'm tall, so like when you sit the window on the plane curves, like it's like the curve. Your low key you be chilling like this. You can't really get that good leaning because you're tall and you're rising with the curve. So that's the only thing about the window seat, but I prefer the window seat over the middle seat. And the aisle seat is dope also, but you know, you got your flight attendants that may be a little wider in the hips or maybe a little heavy set. They're gonna be nudging the hell out of you. They just be bumping the hell out of me when they walking through the aisles. And I like to let my legs hang out, but then it's just a matter of time when you go to sleep and they push that damn cart down the aisle and run over your whole foot like it's a speed bump. They're not gonna apologize. They're not gonna do nothing. They're just gonna just, hey, let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. These people need their water and their sodas and their peanuts. Let's keep rolling. So on this flight, remind you, it's a full flight. Don't forget about that. I have the window seat. Another dude comes to sit down. He has the aisle. I'm like, okay, boom. I wonder who's sitting in the middle. Then the middle seat person comes. Really quick before I get into the middle seats person description, I used to watch this show about airlines. It was like a TV show. And it was just different things that the flight attendants went through, the customers went through. And I seen on there a couple times the guys or women were heavy set, like the really people that are bigger, that have a lot of weight on them. They sometimes were charged and they made them pay for 2 seats because they were so big. And I thought this was kind of messed up and wrong. Like, how you gonna make somebody pay for 2 seats? They only one person. Until this damn flight back from San Francisco. The middle seat person was really, really big. Like, really big. If I had to kind of compare it to someone, I would say maybe like not as big, but almost borderline like a Nutty Professor big. And he really didn't smell that great either. And already before the plane even took off, once he got into the seat and sat down, I already knew what time it was. Like, it wasn't even like a fight for the armrest. Like, I take the front part, you take the back part. When he sat down, his body overwhelmed, absorbed both armrests. And he fell asleep on the flight and started snoring loud before the plane even started moving. He was already like sat down, relaxed. And I'm looking at him like, oh my God, this is what I had to deal with for 5.5 hours. Then while he was snoring, he would snore so loud, he would wake himself up, gather himself, and then go back to snoring. So already we got the heavyset dude taking over all the space, hella close, our legs are touching, snoring, waking up, then snoring again, and his breath was just, I don't know if it had halitosis, I don't know what it was, but it was so bad. When he would wake up, he would just breathe out like, and I would smell it. And I was just like, holy smoke in my head. And then as he kept doing it, I started making sound effects to let him know. So he would breathe and be like, and I would be like, ooh, like damn, oh man. Whoa, that's crazy. You need to put something on that. So I just started saying random stuff like to hopefully like let him know like that the mouth was not right. It wasn't up to par. The mouth was double bogey. And it was at that moment, I probably was like 30, 45 minutes into the flight and all of this was happening simultaneously. It was just like rolling, snore, hot breath. Oh my God, his hairy arm, it's huge. Our legs just touched again. All of this is happening and I just looked up and I was just like, Lord, why are you doing this to me? Like, what? Who sent this guy? One of my exes? Like, why is this happening? And at about an hour into the flight, you know, the flight attendants normally come around, serve you drinks. Some people order food, they do different things. When I thought things couldn't get any worse, they did. He went to put his tray down to have room for his food and his drinks, but his belly was so big that what he did, he put the tray down and he lifted his belly. So if the tray is this long and he's sitting like this, like he lifted his belly for it to be pulled down, and then he set the rest of his belly on the tray. Half of the tray had like some of his belly on it, and I just thought that was so disgusting. It made my stomach hurt a little bit. He literally just put his belly on the tray table, and I already know like there's so many germs on a plane. Like sometimes I literally bring Lysol wipes and wipe down the chairs. I bring hand sanitizer and I do all of that, but not all the time. But after seeing someone's hairy big belly, I know that belly was hot, especially up under that belly. I know that belly had to be at least 200 degrees up under that belly. Plop that belly on top of the damn table stand thing and just flip it up when it's time to leave like it's nothing. That let me know that I need to wipe down the whole damn plane when I get on there. I need to maybe wear a whole mask, a whole damn Walter White, I'm cooking in the kitchen suit when I get on these planes. So the flight is coming to an end. Some people are actually walking by me just looking at me like, damn, bro, you don't know how you doing it in that corner, bit. You big too, and that dude humongous. Y'all wearing the plane down, the damn plane flying like this. So the flight is over. Thank you, Lord. I'm like, look, I'm out of here. I made it out. It's free. Finally got through all this. So the plane lands, and you know when the plane lands, everyone just stands up. Like they really can leave right now. Like, why everybody standing up for no reason? Dude goes to stand up. And when he stands up, I will not lie to you, I would say about 20%, 20 to 25% of his butt crack was out. And I was not trying to see that butt crack, because the butt crack had hair, mothballs, crumbs. It was crazy. I seen the crack and I was like, oh my God. And I looked up at like 2 other people and they seen the crack too. And we looked at each other and it was just silence. We just looked at each other like. And that's when I was traumatized. I got my suitcase up off the little top thing every day since I've been having nightmares. Leave a comment below of your worst flight, the worst flight you ever had, and what airline it was with. I was with Virgin America for this one. Hit the like button. Stay away from butt cracks with crumbs in them. I'm gonna go.